Hi everyone, it's Lehman with Lace Covered Skies. I'm here today to do some more work on my glue book. And before we really get into it, I wanted to show you what we did last time and also to kind of file away the things that I have cut out from last time. And there are these things right here. I'm going to grab my ephemera folio really quick. Alright, so I was going through and looking for words, and I found a lot of words. I got rid of a lot of magazines, and I think we're going to do that again today. But before I get into that, I want to get a little bit organized. Just some of these images here. So this is going to end up being either altered paper clips or charms. This is going to be a focal image. It might be from my vintage glue book, which I have not started, but I'm kind of thinking about doing a vintage glue book. These are going to be images maybe in a vintage glue book. This is going to be altered paper clip, altered paper clip, altered paper clip here and here as well. This is one of those inserts, so I'll save that for something, for a retro journal, possibly the ones I'm working on right now. This is going to be for the words. I really like this because it says read the fine print, but it's in really large letters, so I like that irony right there. Make sure I'm in frame. Okay. So I have a little container here where I keep all my words. So we're going to add that in there. This is going to be maybe vintage glue book. Let's put that aside. Altered paper clip right here. Altered paper clip right here. This might be for a glue book or a vintage glue book. This is probably going to be for glue book. I'm going to cut the cigarettes out, although that's really pretty. So maybe we'll save that for something. And even the end of that cigarette. These are probably the prettiest cigarettes ever. Look at that design. All right. And I had gone through and cut some of these out, but I wasn't going to throw this away yet. So let's go ahead and start with this. I'm just going to stick them where my other images are for altered paper clips and things like that. It's a real mess in here, but that's how I like it. This is more for organization, like for future projects. So it's not like I'm trying to keep it super neat so I can look at it. Like I just know that this is a category and it's all going to go here for now for storage. Okay. So let me see. I have this sorter here. Found this at an estate sale. I love it. And there's focal points, words, small pieces, to jelly print, florals, backgrounds, and collage. So in the beginning here, I just kind of threw things in. I think you guys can't see if I move it too far over. All right. I think I have a folder here for vintage glue books. Okay, I already emptied that, so it's probably in here somewhere. So let me see if I can figure out what's going on in here. All right, this looks like it's for vintage glue book. It looks like I emptied all of that stuff into this beginning section that doesn't really belong to anything. Yeah, this is for vintage glue book. So let's go ahead and start a new section for that. All right, so you can see in the front here that number 8 is not designated for anything yet. So I'm going to put here vintage glue book images. And then I'll just flip to number 8 and put all of these in here. And we'll go ahead and add this because it looks quite vintage, along with these. Let's take a look at number 6. Okay. These are pretty cool. They're new. I just added them the other day. But I'll work on that off screen. Let's go to words. Okay. I think it's going to be more fun for you guys if I go through my National Geographic magazine looking for words, because I need to throw this out and I want to do it. I want to go through it one last time before throwing it out. All right. It seems so simple. Get this new book before you plan your 1958 vacation. But our best souvenirs are color slides. I kind of like that because it was so reminiscent of that time, especially because I find slides all the time at estate sales, and it's such a thing of the past. I think I combed through this pretty good. Yeah, I think we're good with this. I don't really see anything else I want to pull out of it. This is kind of cool. Okay, let's just take care of these. This one's kind of cool, so let's go ahead and take that one. Double bonus with new SAS economy fares to all Europe. $113.40 less per person. Oh, I thought that was a total. Okay, let's take that one. Let's grab this one. These might become, I think that would be a good slide mount. Not sure about that. And then debating on this. This might be a good slide mount, these two. And this here is a little bit small, but it might work because slide mounts are small. Let's go ahead and take that one. All right, so I can get rid of that, which feels good because I just hang on to these for so long. Let me go to my slide mount section in here to put these away. I made a lot of slide mounts recently. And this is just a retro image, so I don't know if I have a section for that. I might just put that in my drawer. Yeah, I'm gonna go ahead and put this in my little drawer for retro things. And let's work on some words for a little bit. So let me grab this out. And let's just start going through these. At one point, I printed onto magazine pages, but this got printed wrong, so I can get rid of that. Cook with bacon, big confidence. They play on words on bacon and confidence. I don't think I'm gonna keep that. I don't want to think about bacon. This says, do worry, be happy. Worrying may not seem so healthy, but according to the University of California Riverside review of research, it makes you more likely to engage in good habits like wearing sunscreen and buckling your seatbelt. The unpleasant feeling draws your attention to potential problems, which motivates you to prevent negative outcomes. Go ahead, sweat the small stuff. I kind of like that sentiment because I'm not good with not worrying, but I feel like if you worry and you turn that energy into something proactive, then it's good. I mean, it's not good to this is a background page. Oh, I think I saved these. Okay, let me finish my thought. It's not good to constantly overthink and constantly worry about something, but it's also not good to breeze through life and not have a care in the world. Like, I think there needs to be a balance. So that's why I like that. But I think this could be a focal image. These are going to turn into background pages, because at one point I was printing on here so that I could have quotes, just because it was a magazine material. Maybe I'll save these for that, like especially this one. Okay. This says, love a time machine, myself to, and obviously there's a second page to this. I'm just seeing what words I can use here. But you do that as an actor. Let's just go ahead and I like love a time machine, just all together. I think that would work on its own. I think I'm going to keep myself. And then, but you do that. Let me try to keep it together somehow. All right, let's see. I'm gonna add that in here. This doesn't quite fit. Okay, I'm gonna fold it because I don't want it to curl at the edge. On the bright side, we the people, plan words there. I think I'm going to save this little image. I think I'll keep we the people. For her most challenging role yet, Freida Pinto headed back to India and learned a lot more than her lines. I like for her most challenging. I think I could, oh, let's look at this side. Long before she was a homeless girl sold into prostitution. I like long before, so that works. All right, let's cut this one. Headed back, learned a lot more. Let's keep all these. I like headed back. I also like these big letters, so let's keep the ones that, because I couldn't make words, and just because it's also like a pretty color. And let's keep this one. Can barely make out the F, which is good because I can just add this, what's this part of the word called? FUL. Can make a word out of it. Long before she. Parenting doesn't come with a handbook. We've got the chapter on safety. I think I kept this so I could print on that. Same with this one. But I don't like that. Alright, so let me grab another magazine right over here, and we can go over just a few more words, or whatever this magazine is. Okay. Alright, what are we at? We're at 22 minutes. I was hoping I could do something with these, but I don't think I'm going to. This is kind of interesting. It says, each of us is born with a box of matches inside us, but we can't strike them all by ourselves. I kind of like that. No, it's pretty small writing, so it might go in my smaller glue book. I have too many ideas for glue books because I have the one I'm working on, which is going to be just, for me, a typical glue book, which is where I put quotes and stuff, and it's kind of a bigger size. Then I want to do a glue book for smaller images, which of course the glue book would be smaller. Then I want to do a vintage glue book. I think that's it. How I finally got over my. That would be a good quote. That's kind of a cool picture. Real results backed by nature and science. Nothing too interesting. What's a little thing you do to show your loved ones you care? See, I feel like those vintage magazines had much cooler sayings. I think that was another video where I really went through that, because there's nothing too interesting about these. These aren't your mother's cookies. They just taste like it. I mean, I could collect words. The easiest way to bake bread. The easiest way. Yeah, it's just not kind of like the relating 5 ways to boost your luck, objects of a desired life. Desired in life might be good. Now, I guess when I really start looking at the quotes that I have written down, that's when I'll know what I actually need. But right now I'm just kind of going through and seeing if there's potential or how I could twist these. When you have sensitive skin, your clothes can turn on you. Yeah, nothing's really inside. She's wild, born to love me. That they're talking about a cat. I like inside she's wild, born to love, maybe. On the other side, share a wondrous experience on America's best beaches. All together now. This really is very blah to me. And I think that's because I'm a word person. I'm very much everything out of you. That might be good. It says the flu sucks everything out of you, but I could work with that and like replace a word here and there or something. I guess I'm looking for things that are a little bit more poetic or ironic or something with something unique. Supercharge your health with antioxidants. Move past pain. Get your score and get moving. Okay, I hope YouTube is okay with that. Mornings were made for better things. That might be interesting. Mornings were made for better things than. I'm cutting at such a weird angle. How do you keep it simple? Do you like saving money? These just... What makes a great neighbor? Wow. That vintage, the one from the magazine from the 70s, was so much fun to look through. And this is just kind of, I think it's like if a pretzel had a shadow made of crunchy pretzel. It's like if a I mean, I think I could get creative with that, but it wouldn't be about pretzels. But let's just save that in case. All right, now let's look through this really quick. I'm gonna end the video soon because it takes me so long to upload. I don't know what speed of internet I have, but it's seriously takes so long. But I do like looking through words here because I feel like it's not too slow. I like those for focal images, but I'm going to save that for another day. Let's just kind of go through and see if any words pop out. All right, I think I'm gonna end the video here. I feel like I got a decent amount done because I was able to get rid of some magazines, like be done with them. This one's actually good for focal images, but I'll look through that later. And I was able to add quite a few things in here. So I hope you got something done while watching this video. I hope you crafted along with me. If you like this video, please go ahead and give me a thumbs up down below. It really helps out my channel. If you're not subscribed already, I hope you'll subscribe today. And I thank you so much for watching, and I will talk to you next time. Bye, everyone.